Good evening, dear listeners, and welcome to the first podcast of TSF1 Greece regarding the World Endurance Championship. I'm Alex from TopSpeed.Gr, and together with me I have my co-host Panos Dimas. Hello, Panos.
Hello, Alex. Hello, everyone.
So today, this is our first podcast in English, so being Greek, excuse some mistakes that will eventually happen. It's a one take, so we will try our best and it will get better by time, I think, Panos. So let's start first of all and discuss a bit about the World Endurance Championship for every viewer that maybe not be that familiar with it. The World Endurance Championship, WEC for short, is a premier motorsport event that attracts some of the world's best drivers and teams. The 2023 season promises to be an exciting one with a new schedule and new rules that are set to shake up the competition. One significant change for the 2023 season is the introduction of the new hypercar class. The new class replaces the LMP1 category and is designed to encourage more manufacturers to enter the championship. The hypercar class allows manufacturers to race with cars that closely resemble their road-going models, making the racing more relevant to the automotive industry and fans alike. Toyota, Glickenhaus Racing and Peugeot have been already announced their participation in the hypercar class, with more manufacturers being expected to follow, as we will see further down the podcast. Another significant change for the 2023 season is the schedule. The new schedule is designed to minimize travel time for teams and reduce costs while still providing fans with an exciting and diverse calendar of events. The 2023 season also introduces new technical regulations aimed at reducing costs and increasing competitiveness. The regulations limit the amount of testing that teams can undertake and standardize some components to reduce development costs. The goal is to create a level playing field that encourages more teams to enter the championship while still allowing for innovation and development. This season promises to be a thrilling one for fans of endurance racing. With the introduction of the hypercar class and the new schedule, the competition is set to be more intense than ever before. The world's top drivers and teams will battle it out for the championship, with each race promising to deliver nail-biting action and plenty of drama. For fans who are unable to attend the races in person, the WEC offers a variety of digital platforms, including live streaming and social media, to keep up with the latest news and action. We would like to point out at this point that the WEC app allows fans to follow the races in real time, access live timing and scoring, and view exclusive content. In conclusion, the 2023 World Endurance Championship promises to be an exciting season for the fans of motorsport. With the introduction of the hypercar class, a new schedule, and new technical regulations, the championship is set to provide fans with plenty of action and drama. Whether you are a die-hard fan or a newcomer to endurance racing, we think the 2023 WEC is one that you should definitely not miss. Now, Panos will talk us about the three separate classes and the regulations that are part of it. So, Panos, you have the right of word.
Okay, so let's start with hypercar. The hypercar category, a joint project of the FIA and the ACO that back in 2018 was investigated as the new top class of the FIA World Endurance Championship, had its debut in 2021, but it wasn't until this year when this rule set really came of age, attracting a raft of manufacturers. The 11th season of the FIA World Endurance Championship will feature an impressive 13 hypercar entries from 7 manufacturers, highlighting the ongoing growth of the world's premier endurance racing series. So, what makes the hypercar class so successful? The rule set, accommodating the cars built to LMH and LMDH technical regulations, represent a major shift in philosophy compared with the LMP1 class it replaced. It allows for far greater variety both in terms of technical approaches as well as the aesthetics of the cars, at the same time ensuring sporting equality and preventing cost escalation through the concept of performance windows. Technical regulations are focused on controlling performance outcome instead of setting design or geometrical restrictions, allowing manufacturers to choose cost-effective solutions as significant expenditures do not translate to performance gains. This autonomy allows the automakers not only to replicate brand identity, maintaining the spirit of the brand and remaining relevant to the road car philosophy, but also to express true potential in terms of creativity and innovation. Less rigid aerodynamics constraints established for the cars give them the option to incorporate styling elements to the design. So, the dimensions of the hypercars are: the minimum weight of the car is 1030 kilograms, balance of performance is guaranteed level playing field, maximum output is 500 kilowatts, number of panels Pantone Red 653, single tire manufacturer is Michelin, control cost is budget, the point of budget will be reduced, and the Le Mans lap time is estimated to be around 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So let's go to LMP2, Le Mans Prototype 2. Is a racing car with no production minimum required. It is a closed cockpit car, designed not only to teams independent of manufacturers and/or engine suppliers. The selling price of the new competitive car without engine or homologated electronic equipment must not exceed 400,000 and 83,000 euros. The LMP2 car is the characteristics of the LMP2 car is that the engine is homologated. The capacity of the cylinder is a 4.2 liter V8 without direct injection, producing 600 brake horsepower. The number panels will be blue with white numbers. The driver categories are: a crew of 2 or 3 drivers must be included, at least one silver or bronze driver. The minimum weight is 930 kilos. The fuel tank capacity is 75 liters. And let's go to the LMGTE AM class, which is the GTE amateur class for the old viewers. So the engine of this category will be there will be 2 types. One will be naturally aspirated engines with 5,500 cc maximum, or turbocharged or supercharged engines with 4,000 cc maximum. The driver categories will be a crew of 2 or 3 drivers, must be included at least one bronze plus one bronze or silver rated driver, and then the minimum weight will be 1,245 kilograms, and the fuel capacity will be 90 liters. So let's go with the regulations next. For each class, we have the 2023 sporting regulations. The first one will be fuel. In 2022, the WEC adopted a new fuel, Exilium Racing 100, which is now in its second year of competition. This is a 100% renewable fuel produced by Total Energies by an ethanol basis made from wine residues from the French agricultural industry, and from ETBE produced at Total Energies Phasing refinery near Lyon in France, from feedstock also sourced from the circular economy. This will allow for greenhouse gas emissions saving of at least 65% compared with traditional fossil fuels. Then we go with driver categorization and lineups. According to the race record and achievements, the drivers of the FIA World Endurance Championship, or WEC, are categorized by a dedicated committee of the FIA as follows: bronze, silver, gold and platinum. In hypercar, there are no bronze drivers admitted. In LMP2, a 2 or 3 driver lineup must include at least one silver or bronze driver. And in LMGTE AM, a 2 or 3 driver lineup must include at least one bronze driver and one bronze or silver driver. The equivalent system, we're talking about performance and technologies. An equivalent system named Ballast of Performance, or BOP, as we know from ACC Assetto Corsa Competizione, if anyone knows this game. This simulator, not a game actually, applies to cars entered in the hypercar and LMGT AM category. The aim of BOP is to allow cars of different engineering design to compete in the same category. The Endurance Committee will make adjustments to the BOP as provided for in the technical regulations and throughout dedicated Endurance Committee decisions. Then we have the tire allocations. For dry weather tires, the number of specifications for dry again will be for the hypercars 3, for LMP2s 1, and for the LMGTE amateurs 3. This is about the 24 hours of Le Mans. For the other races, the hypercar teams will have 2 sets, the LMP2 will have 1, and the LMGTE amateurs will have 2. For wet weather tires, unless specifically authorized in the present regulations, wet weather tires may be used only after the track has been declared wet by the clerk of the course / race director. The number of wet weather tires usable during a competition is not limited. So Alex, I think it's time for us to talk about the teams that are in this championship.
I will now move to the entry list. So, starting with the hypercar category, we have got 13 teams, and we will go by car because the numbers are in a numerical order, but it's different cars. So, starting with number 2, it's Cadillac Racing with a Cadillac VLMDH. Then it's the only entry of this car, it's only one team, so it's a factory supported team, being Cadillac Racing. Then with number 4 we have Floyd Van Wall Racing Team with a Van Wall Van der Vel 680, say that 2 times quickly. Then we move to the Porsche 963. We have with number 5 Porsche Penske Motorsport, also with number 6 again the same car and the same team Porsche Penske Motorsport. And also we have with number 38 the Hertz Team Yota, and the final team driving the Porsche 963 is Team 99 Proton Competition. Number 7 and 8 are Toyota Gazoo Racing with the Toyota GR010 Hybrid. Then we have the Ferrari AF Corse teams being numbers 50 and 51 with the Ferrari 499P. We have Peugeot Total Energies Racing with the numbers 93 and 94 with the Peugeot 9X8, and finally in the hypercar class we have numbers 708 with Glickenhaus Racing with the Glickenhaus 007. Panos will now go to the LMP2 entries.
We have 11 teams, 2 cars to be exact, apart from Alpine with numbers 35 and 36 with the Alpine ELF team with the Alpine A470 Gibson. We have the Oreca 07 Gibson for teams 9 Prema Racing, 10 Vector Sport, 22 United Autosport and 23 United Autosports, 28 Jota. With number 31 we have team WRT with the Oreca 07 2, 34 number 34 Intern Europol competition, number 41 team WRT, and number 63 Prema Racing with Oreca 07/Gibson. Alex will end this with the LMGTE amateur class.
So in the LMGTE AM class we have 14 cars, so we will go by numerical order because it's a bit complicated here. Starting with number 21 we have AF Corse with the Ferrari 488 GTE Evo. Number 25 it's ORT by TF with Aston Martin Vantage AMR. Number 33 is Corvette Racing with the Chevrolet Corvette C8R. Number 54 it's again AF Corse with the Ferrari 488 GTE Evo. Number 56 Project 1 AO with the Porsche 911 RSR/19, it's the 2019 car. Number 57, it's a popular name in the racing world, especially with Ferrari, with Kessel Racing with the Ferrari 488 GTE Evo. Number 60 is Iron Lynx, again with the Porsche 911 RSR19. Number 77 is Dempsey Proton, again with the Porsche. Number 83 it's Richard Mille AF Corse with the 488. Number 85 Iron Dames and number 86 GR Racing, again with Porsche. Another Porsche will be number 88 with Proton Competition, and finally the two teams that are racing with the Vantage AMR from Aston Martin, it's Team 98 Northwest AMR and number 777 D-Station Racing. Finally, Panos will now run us through the 2023 calendar with all the dates and the locations that the races will take place. So, Pano?
So, we start the season with the pre-season testing at Sebring, the Prologue, 11th and 12th of March. Then we have round 1 in Sebring, the 1000 miles of Sebring. Round 2 in the 17th of March, Then we have round 2, 16th of April, 6 hours of Portimao in Portugal. Then we have round 3, the Total Energy 6 hours of Spa-Francorchamps in 29th of April.
Doing our round best 4. With our French here, Spa-Francorchamps. I think we maxed it out there's nothing left in English for French.
Then we have the race of the year, round 4, 24 hours of Le Mans in France, in the 10th of June. Then we go to round 5, 6 hours of Monza, 9th of July. Round 6, 10th of September, we have the 6 hours of Fuji. And we conclude this season with round 7, Bahrain, the 8 hours of Bahrain at the 4th of November.
Great. So it's been basically just an introductory podcast. As you understand, with us filming it in Greek for the past 2 years, speaking in English, it's interesting to say the least, trying to make the dialogue in English. So excuse us, it has character, let's put it this way, because everyone says that they have character, so we do as well. We would like to thank you with Panos that you were with us. After the prologue at Sebring, we will start making out the regular podcast. And also, if you are tuning in for the first time on this podcast, you better be sure that we will be covering the 2023 season of Formula 1 as well. So if you're into motorsport and Formula 1 is your thing, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel or to our podcast, depending on where you are listening us from, and there will be plenty of Formula 1 content as well. Till then, together with Panos, we would like to thank you for your time, and we look forward to seeing you in about 2 or 3 weeks time with a prologue at Sebring. Until then, have a great evening and have a nice day, depending on what time of the day you're listening to us. Bye!